I will attain 3 kg by that 6 weeks. So after processing, I don't have less than 2 kg. I'll have 2.2, 2.3, or 2.1. The least should not be less than 1.8. But my birds, once they get to the market, there is always competition because they are always big. I don't use any additive. Learn the business from someone who has started so that I don't learn the hard way.
In the heart of Port Harcourt, where dreams take flight, one man is writing the rules of poultry farming. Meet Mr. Chinda, a visionary farmer who has mastered the art of raising broiler birds to an incredible 3 kg weight in just 6 weeks. But that is not all. With his smart strategies and unwavering dedication, he is turning feathers into fortune, making 6 figures from his poultry farming business monthly. Want to know his secrets? Stay tuned as we uncover the proven methods, expert techniques, and game-changing insights that Mr. Chinda has used to build a successful poultry farm. This is not just farming, this is a revolution.
How long have you been into this business?
Well, I've been in this business for 3 years now. Officially, because of the COVID-19, I had to stop for some time. But officially, I started again mid last year.
And how has it been so far?
It's good. It's good. It's a business I will encourage everyone to join if you have the capital. And secondly, if you have the knowledge, it's a good one.
Do you sell day-old or brooded, or like what do you do on your farm here?
Well, actually, what I do, I brood them. This is the brooding section of it. I brood them. After brooding them, then as the week go by, once here is tight for them, then I extend. As you can see, here is the brooding section. As they grow bigger, I extend it. I don't do brood and sell. I train to table size, and once they are matured enough, I process them. That's what I do.
Wow. You process all
at once.
Wow.
Yes. This is even the least of my production. I do 10 carton, I do 8, but this is just 3 carton because of the economy.
Is it profitable?
Sure, it's profitable. I will tell you that for free. And when I say it's profitable, it is not when you're brooding for 1 carton. You will meet up, because in 1 carton we have 50 pieces. So the same energy, let's say charcoal 1 bag, that is what you will use to brood 1 carton. But here you have 6 carton, 10 carton. It is the same energy you use to brood them. Okay. So the higher the number of broiler, the higher the profit. So if you're going for 50 carton, which is 50, for 1 carton, which is 50 pieces, that is your profit. Now multiply that by 50, let's say 4 carton, 5 carton. If you're going by 1,000 naira, that is how your profit increase. So a lot of farmers will just do 1 carton and they will back out, say there is no profit in it.
Okay.
But when you increase the number of broiler, you will see the profit.
Farm. What are the challenges in
wow.
farm?
There are a lot of challenges. Like me, I will tell you for free, this business, I have a passion for it, but the passion, there are other challenges. One of the challenges is this, like as you can see this place, if you don't use chemical to shield soldier ant will come in here and destroy your livestock. Secondly, another challenge is the feed. Before this time, we used to buy feed for, let's say 21,000, 22,000. But for the past couple of months now, we've been buying a bag of feed from 22,000 or thereabout to 29,000 for breedwell. Wow. And for finisher 28,000. So how do you intend to make your profit when you're buying just 1 carton? That is why you see a lot of farmers, they now back out. Okay. And where we go to buy our sawdust, before they used to give us free of charge. But now the wood shaving, the dust, we buy virtually everything.
They now sell sawdust?
Yes. Wow. Everything you will buy. So how do you intend to meet up like that? If not for the fun, the passion for the business, you see, becomes very challenging for you to do this business.
For someone that wants to start up this type of farm, what would you advise such a person?
For you to start, I wouldn't say just go into the business. Learn the business from someone who has started, so that you don't learn the hard way. And like some of us, me who started it a little bit hard way, I had to learn the intricacy, the rules and regulation of this business. Don't just go in, I want to cash out. No, learn the business first. Do consultation. A lot of people just tell you, it not be to give them food, not be to give them water. No, there are a lot to this business.
How old would they get to before you start selling them for meat?
Oh, that's a nice question. Most farmers, they train to 8 weeks.
Okay.
But for me, who know the business very well, because I've been able to study this business very well, I sell my own 6 weeks.
6 weeks?
Yes. Now,
and they come up
sure, the same weight you want at 8 weeks,
yes,
I can still achieve it at 6 weeks.
Now,
wow. How do I do that? How I do that is, that's a number of, let's say you're using 8 bags of feed for that 8 weeks. Okay. I will still use that 8 bags of feed for 6 weeks. What do? Okay. I will feed them day and night. If I feed in the morning, I'll feed in the afternoon, I'll feed between 4 to 6, then I'll come back to the farm to feed between 10 to 12. Wow. So you will see that they have something to eat throughout the 24 hours, and I hang a rechargeable light here for them to eat throughout. Now you discover that same weight you want to acquire by that 8 weeks, yes, I'll still achieve it at 6 weeks. So that's what I do here.
Wow.
Yes.
You are seeing some secrets.
Yes.
He's actually giving for free now.
Yes, that's what I do here.
Wow.
And I will attain 3 kg by that 6 weeks. Oh, so wow. After processing, I don't have less than 2 kg. I'll have 2.2, 2.3 or 2.1. The least should not be less than 1.8, 1.9. Wow. So that's what I do here.
This is awesome.
I feed them very well. So that's what I do. And my products, my birds, once they get to the market, there is always competition because they are always big. I don't use any additive, all through feeding.
Wow.
Don't boost
you don't boost them?
No. The reason why I don't do that is because my family will eat from the broiler too. Good. So whatever I know I won't consume, I don't sell it out to the public. Good. My wife will eat, I will also eat. So anything cancer using those additive is very dangerous to the system. So I go on just feeding. Wow. That's what I do.
Wow. Yeah. Wow, guys, this is awesome. If you need healthy broilers,
come here.
Please just reach out to him. He will supply you. What are the number? He has the capacity. I can see a big pen here.
Yes.
And this one here, he has the capacity to give you any number you need. Do you have challenges of disease or so on your livestock?
Yes, definitely. When you're dealing with livestock, definitely you have those challenges. So what I do is, once I stock my farm, there are rules I maintain. Okay. I no longer visit any other farm, because that's one of the ways you get disease to your farm. Yes. Then 2, I don't allow people come closer to my farm, especially the brooding period, because they are very tender. So if you must come to my farm, I have a place, a pool of water where
we saw it.
Where I ask people to disinfect before I come in.
Yes, we saw it.
There is a pool of water there, and I make sure I put in either hypo, formalin or other chemicals there, so that once you dip your leg, you put your hand in there before you come in. Because if you don't do that, the moment you step in, wherever you've been to, definitely you might come with 1 or 2 disease, and then you get my birds infected. That is what I do. Then 2, I don't visit any other farm. If I want to reach out to you, I call you, I talk to you over the phone. Like one of my colleague now, he has his own farm somewhere in Omike. He has 500 layers. He has 1 or 2 challenges. So whenever he wants to reach out to me, we discuss on WhatsApp. I don't go to his farm, he doesn't come to mine.
Wow. Are you getting that secret?
Yes.
Please note these secrets. Wow.
Because you will tell yourself nothing will happen. It's not just go in there and come out. No. You are an agent, you carry them without knowing. They might be on your clothes. The moment you come in, as you shake off your clothes, just a particle will just fall inside. And once they fall on a wet soil, any bird that comes there pick it and goes into the water pool to drink water from their drinker. The disease are spread into the water, and anyone that drinks from that particular one, they are getting infected. So we don't know, but that is how you get your birds infected. So once you are able to keep up with this simple analysis or rules, you will do better.
So someone now that wants to start this farm, how much capital can he start with?
Due to the cost of feed for now, because I go with commercial feed and also formulate my own feed because of cost. So what I would say is do consultation first. Go to a vet doctor. Let him make analysis of what you're going to acquire, how much you're going to spend on feed and purchase of this broiler. For now, I cannot say because you know how the country is. It's not stable. Yeah, it goes. I might tell you 200,000. Yeah. Go there is 1 million. So I cannot say for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
There are people that have farms, but their workers are not experienced.
Yes.
Should you also train?
Of course.
You also train them?
Of course. Like most of my workers who worked before this time, they were with. I teach them virtually everything because if I die with the knowledge I have now, it's a waste. So I teach them for free. I get them close. The thing is, you don't step into my brooding house. I do everything inside, but watch what I'm doing. The moment they are above 3 weeks, you have access to them as a worker. But once they are from day 1 to that 3 weeks, you don't come inside. So that let it be, I'm the only one who has contact with the birds.
Okay.
So whatever we do, their multivitamin, antibiotics, and the rest of them, you know, I teach them everything. Before now, I use chat, but my brother, we don't graduate from using chat. It's something we do on a daily basis. So no need
the experience is already there.
Yes, that's just the thing.
So far, have you had any mortality?
None. What? None. Even the one they will add up to you. None. Wow. I can tell you that for free. If not for camera's sake, if you want to confirm, we would have done it one after the other to count so that you know that what I'm saying is the fact. And why will I lie?
What secrets? Do you have any secrets you can share with us?
The secret is these things I'm telling you. When you have passion, you see, the success of every business is have passion for what you're doing. If you don't have passion for what you're doing, just forget about it. That's why I see a lot of people say, oh, fowl business, broiler, it's easy, it's smelling, I cannot touch their poo and the rest of it. No. If you cannot deal with that, that means you're not ready for the business.
Okay.
Most times I stay here 1 a.m. From 12, I stay at 1 a.m. before I go back. Now imagine somebody who does not have passion for this. Would you be able to stay by that time? No. I'll stay here with them, observe them, know if the room temperature, the heat is enough for them before I go out. Because from 2-3, that is when the weather becomes so cold. So if you are not able to ascertain if the room is okay for them, you sleep off. The next day, just make sure they are going to treat them of CRD, chronic respiratory disease.
Wow. But are there rodents or things that come to attack your farm? Have you experienced snake or anything?
Sure. I have a container that there are 2 in number. One is here, one is the other side. Before this time, the last set, they were 400 in number.
Okay.
You know, I think that should be a month ago. Yeah, early January or so. I was coming. You know, these are animals you're used to. So the moment they give you a distinct sound, you will just know that something is wrong. So the moment I was getting close to the farm, the snake noticed someone was coming. It started moving. Now the birds alerted me that something is going on. I had to stand still to watch what was going on. And when I observed, something just moved swiftly. When I observed intently, I saw it was a snake. So they used to come because these are livestock, they're animals. So they perceive the odor, they will come. So what I did was I had to call my other brother. We came in. It had to go somewhere and heat itself. I had to use chemical. So with that chemical, the odor pulled the snake out and we killed it. So what I did was I had to cut it in sections and I put it in one of the container, added chemical there so that maybe the odor will repel others. But the more I do it, more snakes will still come. So they come. Another thing again, if you look at those, you see those wood there.
Yes.
Those wood you see there, those 2. That's where when I produce my food and the commercial feed, that's where I stop them.
Why? Any reason for that?
Yeah, so that they will not touch the floor.
If you touch the floor, what happens?
It will cake. So once it cakes, it changes color from that usual brownish color. It changes to green, and the moment you give it to your animals, that's food poison. So you keep it above the ground. Make sure you have your room temperature. So I discovered that when I stock my food, there are more than 30 bags. Rodents, all these rats, they were eating it from the under.
Wow.
I lost almost let's say half bag. They were eating the feed from the floor. So what I did.
So what did you do to stop that?
What I did this time around, I had to buy their drugs. They sell in the market.
Okay, for rats.
Yes.
Okay.
So I bought them, kept them at strategic position before I brought in these new beds.
Okay.
And I poisoned them.
Okay.
So when I was done with that, I cleaned the plates so that they don't bring in the same food to my broiler and infect my broiler and kill them.
Yeah.
So for now, the number has reduced. Then also I have cats that used to come in here. That's one of the reasons why I will visit the farm most times in the night. So those are most of the challenges we face. But because of the passion you have for this business, those are no challenges.
Yeah, and overall, overall the profit from it,
gives you joy. Right? It gives you joy.
Okay. Wow, that's my is watching you now. Yeah. Some are in River State, some are in other states.
Sure.
Some are even outside the country now.
Yeah.
So if maybe any of them is reaching out to you, maybe they need 100 birds, 500 birds, 1,000 birds, can you be able to supply?
Sure. Look at the warehouse now. The poultry is large enough, you know, because of one or two challenges. Before now, here is most times it's covered with broilers. Even this other overflow, where I call them VIP.
Okay.
Any amount you want. I have access to the hatchery. I have access to where I mill my food. I have access to where I sell my products. So I'm available anytime you want to reach out to me.
Okay. So guys, if you love this video, please make sure you like, comment and subscribe. Please tell them to like, comment and subscribe.
Please like, comment and subscribe.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, thanks.